The stage lights dimmed, the audience settled into silence, and another hopeful contestant stepped onto the famous American Idol stage. Every season begins with dreams, nerves, and unforgettable moments, but few auditions have the emotional weight of Lainey Grace's performance of Honest. During week 1 of the American Idol 2026 auditions, she delivered a heartfelt rendition that proved why authenticity still matters more than anything else in music. From the moment Lainey introduced herself, there was a quiet confidence about her. She wasn't trying to be flashy or over the top. Instead, she carried herself with the calm determination of someone who simply wanted to tell her story through music. That genuine personality immediately caught the judges' attention. As the first piano notes filled the room, Lainey closed her eyes and took a deep breath. The opening lyric arrived softly, almost like a whisper. It wasn't just a song, it felt like a conversation between the singer and everyone listening. Her voice possessed a rare balance of strength and vulnerability. The lower notes carried warmth and sincerity, while the higher moments showcased impressive control without ever sounding forced. Rather than relying on vocal acrobatics, she focused on emotion, allowing every lyric to connect naturally with the audience. The beauty of Honest lies in its message. The song explores vulnerability, truth, and the courage to reveal one's authentic self. Those themes matched Lainey's personality perfectly. She didn't simply perform the lyrics, she lived inside them. Every expression, every pause, and every subtle vocal inflection added another layer of emotion. As the performance continued, the judges became completely absorbed. Smiles slowly appeared across the panel, replaced by thoughtful expressions as they listened carefully to every phrase. Moments like these remind viewers why American Idol continues to discover remarkable talent year after year. The audience inside the audition room remained incredibly quiet throughout most of the performance. No distractions, no unnecessary applause between verses. Everyone seemed determined not to interrupt the emotional atmosphere Lainey had created. One of the strongest aspects of her audition was her storytelling ability. Great singers don't simply hit notes, they make listeners feel something. Lainey accomplished exactly that. Every line carried emotional purpose, making it impossible not to become invested in the performance. Technically, her vocals demonstrated excellent breath control and consistent tone. Even during softer passages, her voice remained steady and expressive. She transitioned smoothly between registers, avoiding unnecessary vocal tricks while maintaining complete command of the melody. Another impressive quality was her confidence. Auditioning on one of television's biggest stages can overwhelm even experienced performers, yet Lainey never appeared intimidated. She embraced every moment with quiet composure. As the chorus returned, her voice grew stronger without sacrificing its emotional intimacy. Instead of overwhelming the audience with volume, she allowed the emotion itself to create the biggest impact. The judges exchanged glances that suggested they knew they were witnessing something special. Genuine performances are difficult to manufacture, and Lainey's authenticity stood out immediately. Many contestants enter American Idol hoping to impress with vocal power alone. Lainey chose a different path. She relied on honesty, emotion, and musical connection, and it worked beautifully. By the final verse, the room felt completely captivated. Every lyric landed with even greater emotional weight than before, creating a performance that steadily built toward a memorable conclusion. When the final note faded into silence, there was a brief pause before applause erupted throughout the room. Those few seconds of silence often say more than immediate cheering. It reflected just how deeply everyone had been drawn into the performance. The judges praised not only her vocal talent but also her ability to communicate emotion. In modern music competitions, authenticity has become one of the most valuable qualities a performer can possess, and Lainey demonstrated it naturally. Her audition also highlighted another important lesson for aspiring singers: perfection isn't always the goal. Audiences remember performances that make them feel something. Emotional honesty often creates a stronger connection than flawless technique alone. Social media quickly responded after the audition aired. Fans praised Lainey's heartfelt delivery, her natural stage presence, and her ability to transform a simple performance into an emotional experience. Many viewers described her audition as one of the standout moments from the first week. One reason her performance resonated with so many people was its relatability. Nearly everyone understands the challenge of being honest about their emotions. Through music, Lainey reminded viewers that vulnerability can be a source of strength rather than weakness. Her appearance also reflected quiet confidence. Without elaborate costumes or dramatic staging, the focus remained exactly where it belonged, on the music. Throughout the audition, she demonstrated remarkable consistency. There were no rushed phrases or unnecessary embellishments. Every musical decision served the story of the song. For young artists watching at home, Lainey's audition offered valuable inspiration. Success doesn't always come from trying to imitate famous singers. Sometimes the most memorable performances happen when artists embrace their own identity. The journey on American Idol is never easy. Each round brings tougher competition, higher expectations, and greater pressure. Yet Lainey's Week 1 audition suggested she possesses the emotional maturity and vocal ability needed to continue growing throughout the competition. Music experts often describe certain performances as honest, meaning every note feels genuine rather than rehearsed. That description perfectly fits Lainey's audition. She created a moment that felt deeply personal while remaining universally relatable. Her vocal tone also stood apart from many contemporary singers. Instead of chasing trendy stylistic choices, she embraced a timeless, expressive sound that could appeal to audiences across multiple generations. Another strength was her ability to maintain emotional balance. She never overacted or exaggerated the lyrics. Instead, she trusted the song itself to carry the emotion, allowing listeners to interpret it in their own way. The audition demonstrated impressive musical instincts. Small dynamic changes, carefully controlled phrasing, and tasteful restraint all contributed to a polished yet natural performance. As the judges continued discussing her audition, it became increasingly clear that Lainey had accomplished something important. She wasn't simply another contestant hoping to advance. She had created a memorable television moment that audiences would likely remember long after the episode ended. Fans often debate which auditions define a new American Idol season. While many incredible singers appear each year, only a handful leave a lasting emotional impression. Lainey's performance of Honest has every quality needed to become one of those defining moments. Whether she ultimately wins the competition or not, her audition already represents an important milestone in her musical journey. It introduced millions of viewers to an artist willing to lead with authenticity rather than perfection. In today's entertainment world, genuine emotional connection has become increasingly valuable. Audiences appreciate artists who reveal real emotion instead of carefully manufactured performances. Lainey Grace reminded everyone why honesty remains one of music's greatest strengths. Her Week 1 audition served as a powerful opening chapter for American Idol 2026. It celebrated vulnerability, courage, and authentic artistry while proving that sometimes the quietest performances leave the loudest impact. As the season continues, fans will undoubtedly look forward to seeing how Lainey develops as an artist. If this unforgettable audition is any indication, her journey has only just begun, and the best may still